With the help of digital media to the popularity of cover culture, K-pop has become one of the fastest growing genres in the global music industry. The recent popularity has contributed to the feeling of global connection, resulting in the extended reach of K-pop on the global stage.
Hello everyone, I'm today's host for the segment of the globalization of K-pop. My name is Lin Yang from China. This is Ashley, who will oversee the shooting of our broadcast today. So let's welcome her.
Hi, I'm known as K-pop Dad. I'm here in America.
My name is Usok Ki. I'm a Korean American based in New York.
I'm Nilza. I'm Portuguese. I'm a marketer.
I'm Malvika. I'm an Indian based in the UK.
When were you first into K-pop and what attracted you to it?
I have 5 children, and 2 of them are my older twin daughters. And about 2015, they got into K-dramas and K-pop. And as the active dad that I am, I took an interest in what they were interested in. And I started listening to the music and checking it out for myself. And as I listened, I actually started to get into it. So what attracted me was the fact that the group that I was listening to was BTS. It had a high level of high quality performances. And, even though they were a large group, they all fit together. One thing I found more amazing, just their talent, was the fact that each member demonstrated their own personality. And that was like an important ingredient to what made the group work.
Then let's pass to Malvika.
I got into K-pop around 2015. And like many people here, I think I was drawn to, first I was into Super Junior, and I was very drawn by, the camaraderie. Yes, the catchy music and everything was great, but I was very drawn to the camaraderie and how these kind of really big groups with distinct people with distinct personalities were fitting together and doing really well, which wasn't something I'd seen much. Obviously in India, bands and groups don't exist, and that was something new. And the music that I was exposed to before that in the West, again, it wasn't that, it didn't feel like they had distinct personalities like K-pop that mentioned, it wasn't very distinct.
We are curious about what is the phenomenon of K-pop in your country. Then Wosoki, how about you?
I think for me, it used to be very difficult to imagine how big or meaningful K-pop was outside of Korea when I was actually living in it. But for me, I was very shocked initially seeing people around the world do these fan chants, spend time to go to international tours, just because it was so hard for me initially, as a Korean to fathom, it was kind of hard to fathom, for me, why people were interested in a completely different foreign pop culture music and a language that's not very easy to speak. So I came back to the United States for college, and that's also when Gangnam Style blew up. And also that's when a lot of my Korean friends and I were pretty shocked, because we couldn't understand why people are chanting and how Gangnam Style was blowing up in the States and around the world. But now, and fast forward a couple of years, then I started to realize that people are actually very genuine about, even though Gangnam Style was a one-time phenomenon, as to other K-pop groups, people are very genuine about K-pop consumption. So it's very interesting.
Let's come to Nilza. How about your opinion?
I remember it's basically when SM had their first SM sound in Paris. I think it was early 2012, around that time. And it was a really big event. And even though it was in Paris, I had friends at the time that flew from Paris or just got a bus to from Lisbon to Paris to watch it and to attend the concert. And it just became a general thing. Everyone knows about it. My mom knows about it. You see much more international fan groups like Meetup in Portugal. You have their fan club in Portugal. You have even from rookie groups these days. You see them, and you have Facebook groups, and then people meet up and talk about their bias and things like that. So yeah, definitely it's becoming a common thing.
All right, so are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name 5 of the top 10 male or female groups during this period.
TVXQ, Big Bang, Super Junior, Girl Generation, and obviously Wonder Girls.
Excellent. Yes, correct. Who is the current Seoul Metropolitan Government Honorary Tourism Ambassadors? Nilza?
Is it not BTS?
Correct! Yes, me too. Which three nations outside of Asia are the top consumers of K-pop as of 2020? A. France, Mexico, Brazil. B. The United States, Brazil, Mexico. Or C. Egypt, France, the United States. K-pop dad. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to take a stab at it. So I'll go with B.
Correct. It is the K-pop dad and Miso who are both the winners for our K-pop rapid fire quiz.